Good morning and welcome to the Michael Eure Show. We are so happy to bring you Lydia Salett Dudley today. She is a prolific jazz and gospel performer. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Lydia.
Well, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and my mother is a church musician, played classical. So, of course, music was in the house, and kids can't help but pick up on that.
And I saw you do a workshop at Martin Street Baptist Church.
Yes,
and
I did.
I think your parents were there, and your brothers.
I did. I actually at Martin Street did a couple of things, but one thing I did was a celebration of African American music.
Okay.
And so what we did, we took a journey, starting with the Negro spirituals, the blues, jazz,
All right.
walked through Motown and up through gospel.
And I love what you did. You were a Black History presenter at Wake Tech.
Yes.
And you did Freedom Was Your Theme.
Yes.
And you did the hook, and then the students performed. Tell us a
Yes.
little bit about that.
Okay, so I wanted to do an interactive music event. I wanted the students to be involved and I wanted to tap into their creativity.
Okay.
So freedom was the subject. So I wanted to know what their definition of freedom was.
And you did some really good things. I mean, when students got up, you got them up. They was like, you said,
Yeah.
come on up.
Yeah, I kind of harassed them
Yes.
until I could get them. But it is some creative kids around and adults.
Okay.
So pretty much once we got their interpretation of freedom, then I told them we're going to focus on writing a hook to a
Right.
song.
Okay.
So a hook is something that you're going to remember, irregardless if you never hear the song again. The hook is catchy.
Good.
So what I wanted them to do was kind of write a hook about freedom.
Do you happen to remember any of those hooks? I know it was a lot for one day.
Well, I started off with freedom. Ain't nobody gonna take away my freedom. So that was kind of how I started them off.
Right. And I remember you were playing the keyboards.
Yeah.
And you just
I
took
gave
their
them a beat,
lyrics.
yes.
And you just made it work.
Yes.
So I knew you had done some things in the community with some
Yeah.
young people. And even many years we've worked on some projects, and you did a gospel and blues workshop
I
with
sure
some.
did.
And you went from elementary to high school,
Yeah.
all those students, and you
Yes.
broke them up and had them write their own songs.
That's right.
And perform.
Yes.
And I just think you're multi-talented. So tell me, where did you get your musical training? I know your mother probably had you involved in church.
She
And-
did. She trained me some in the beginning stages, and I would take piano lessons on and off.
Okay.
And I always was singing a church choir. But then once I moved to North Carolina in '99, I started a journey of taking some piano lessons, and then I decided to take a jazz appreciation class at UNC, Chapel Hill.
All right.
And once I took that class, I realized that I had never heard the information before,
Okay.
you know, about different jazz musicians, singers, and just the impact that they had on the music and the different styles of music.
Okay. And you relay that very well. And I remember you did a couple of, I don't remember exactly, they were some type of jazz. It wasn't a symposium, but you did it at North Carolina Central.
Yes, I
Okay.
did a jazz competition. So
okay.
what I would do is in the summertime, I would work in partnership with summer camps. Safety Club was one of them.
Okay.
And I would go in once a week for about 6 weeks, and I would do just a class, interactive class on the history of the blues, jazz, and Negro spirituals.
Okay.
Talking about the meaning, where did the blues come from, talking about the Mississippi Delta, what crops were popular, you know, back in slavery, and then why would they sing the blues? What type of subject matter
Okay.
would the blues consist of? And so I would sing the blues to them, and then I would have them interpret what they thought this song meant. What did the lyrics mean? And then we would learn a lot of tunes. I probably taught them over a couple of summers, probably about 10 or 12 jazz and blues tunes.
Okay.
But the ultimate thing was to teach them the theory behind the blues. And then we would talk about current events. What is important to you right now? And then taking that theory, I would allow them to write their own blues and then allow them to perform it. And those children were very creative.
Okay. And you do all kinds of performances. And for the African American Cultural Celebration 2 years ago,
Yeah.
you were a featured performer. But
Yes.
you also did our reception.
I sure did.
Wonderful background
Yes,
music.
yes, I love it.
So tell me, you do all kinds of venues?
Yes, I really do. I regularly play for Duke's PhD hooding reception every
Okay.
year, and several other graduate receptions that they have. I play for restaurants, as you've experienced, a nice Italian restaurant,
Which I never heard of, but
Vino
enjoyed.
Finos.
It was awesome. Food was great.
and I do a jam session for Shaw University once a month, every other month actually, at a loft hotel.
Is that with their radio station?
It's with the radio
WSHA,
station,
okay.
yes. And so we do a jam session where we'll start off the set for about an hour, and then we'll welcome people to come and perform.
Wow.
So I really enjoy performing, but I really like interactive music. And I really enjoy when artists or people that would like to be musicians or artists to really put their own creativity in it, and their own signature.
When you do this at the A-Loft, is that
Yes.
open to the public?
It is open to the public. It's free. They do it once a month, and I host every other month. So it's always the last Friday of the month,
At what time?
from 6:30 to 9:30.
Okay, wonderful.
Right
Well, I'm gonna have
across,
to
right
try
across
to-
from NC State.
Okay. We got all the schools involved.
Oh yes.
So we're going to have to get Wake Tech's musical people
Yes, there you go.
over
That's
there.
it. Yes.
So you are not currently planning a summer camp, but I'm just thinking about maybe Wake Tech would be a good place for
I
you
would
to do
love
one.
to, and just doing interactive things with children. They're like sponges, and then they're spontaneous, and it's very organic. Whatever we do is pretty much on the spot, where they're improvising, and we'll have we like to have horn players and different instruments come in, and have that person explain what that instrument is and what it does.
Okay.
So-
Now, one other thing I love about you, with your nonprofit,
Mm-hmm.
your 501c3, your undergraduate is in accounting.
Yes, it
and
is.
I was always impressed that you kept your books in order. Because a lot of musicians and people that are creative, they
Yeah.
don't have a good sense of that business
Yes,
part.
it's very tedious.
Yes.
Yes, so knowing the business side of anything is very important.
Okay. Now, we're talking across disciplines now. What about music therapy? Have you worked with anybody or any organization to do that?
I have not, I would love to, but I have volunteered and performed at several nursing homes.
Okay.
And just, I've been in situations, I had one unique experience where a senior group did a prom.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a high school prom, but it was for seniors.
Okay.
And I was their musical guest. And so I kind of played some James Brown and different tunes, but then I performed some jazz tunes and blues tunes. And they connect immediately because it takes them back to their era.
All right. And to the audience, if you have any questions or want to make comments, feel free to chat.
Well, Megan said she's been to one of those shows
Okay.
and really, really liked it. And she's also a big gospel fan.
Yeah.
And what gospel song do you like to sing? And could you sing us a couple of bars?
Oh, wow. Well, one of my favorites is Amazing Grace. So I'll sing a little bit of that. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I am found. Was blind, but now I see. And if she goes on my website, I do have a gospel meditation CD on that website, Lydia Salett Dudley.
Hallelujah. Go ahead. Woo, do you have any other, like maybe a jazz tune
I
that
do
you like to do?
a jazz tune. Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and your ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Go ahead, Lydia Salett Dudley. Love it, love it, love
Yes.
it. Any other audience questions? If
Not right now.
Okay.
Well, I got plenty.
Okay, go right ahead.
So give us a little kind of update of what's coming up. Some of the performances you
Some
might
of the
have.
performances, okay, I will be doing on March the 1st, I'll be back at Vino's Finos.
Okay.
Okay. March the 8th, there's a hotel in Greensboro called O. Henry's.
Okay.
They do a jazz and cocktail series. And it generally is on Thursdays, every Thursday and Saturday. So March the 8th, which is a Thursday, I'll be there. Probably, I think it's like 5:30 to 7:30. But I'll be with a wonderful trio. I won't be playing piano. I'll be singing.
Okay.
And it's right in the lobby. It's free. They have wonderful food. It's a wonderful hotel. Victoria, I think it's Clegg. She is the person that hosts those events.
And could you give your website? Because people can find
Sure.
out by going
They
there,
can find
right?
out about my event. So I'm going to spell it. It's Lydia Salett Dudley, LydiaSalett, as in Larry, ETTDUDLEY.com. LydiaSalettDudley.com.
So if anybody wanted you, and I remember you doing a jazz brunch once,
I
and
sure
they
did.
came and they bought the little waffles.
Yes.
It was really good. So
It was a waffle and chicken brunch.
Okay.
Jazz brunch.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And I just think that it's good when you get a performer that can also give some background
Yes,
on what they're
yes,
doing.
yes.
And you are open to the audience. Always
I
coming
love
up.
it. I
Okay.
love the audience.
Okay.
Yes.
So we got to work on you getting a summer camp.
Okay.
Now talk about the adults. Now that's another thing about you. You talked
Okay.
a lot about children, but
Yeah.
I've seen you work with adults, even in your band.
Yes,
How do you
yes.
go about selecting?
So I went to North Carolina Central.
Okay.
They have a wonderful jazz program that's under Dr. Wiggins, Dr. Ira Wiggins.
Yes, I know Dr. Williams.
And so going to Central, and also I met some students at UNC and professors, Dr. Stephen Anderson, Dr. Ketch. You come into a community
Okay.
of professors and musicians. And so I had my first jazz competition in 2011. And I had wonderful support from Central professors and UNC.
Okay.
They are like very involved in the community. So from that and the students, it's like I developed a network of friends.
Okay.
So whenever I perform, a lot of times you may see me with different performers.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
it is a network of professional musicians.
So you pull
Yes.
from your network.
And I love it.
Okay.
It's a wonderful way to keep in touch and to, just spread the word about jazz.
And I hope our students will follow up because you need to network no matter
Yes.
what the profession is.
That's right.
And I like this event you have coming up with WSHA.
Yes,
And
yes.
so things like that, students, please go take advantage of it. Meet the people.
Bring your instrument
Yes.
if you play or if you sing.
Or
Hey.
if you just like good music.
Yes,
Like me, I'm
either
not
or.
singing or playing, but I'm here.
Exactly.
It can
exactly.
be fun. Now, about workshops, what you
Okay.
did with our students was great. Now, when you get students, young people that don't know how to play anything,
Yes.
do you work with them too to teach them?
Right. I'm available to do any type of workshop. And then, like I said, I have the network to pull in.
Okay.
If I say, I would like to do an instrumental workshop, then I may bring in some keyboards and let's just talk about the fundamental things and let's do some basic things to see if I can pique your interest
All right.
to go further.
Right. So everybody can do the basics.
Everybody can do the basics.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, do you do a lot of collaborations with organizations? I know
Not
you
as
do with-
much as I would like.
Okay.
And I've had my head in the accounting books, doing accounting during the day, but I really enjoy collaboration. So I've worked, like I said, the Safety Club, that was a great collaboration. My home church is the Fountain of Raleigh with Pastor Anderson, Paul Anderson. So I like doing collaborations with them. So when they have functions or events,
And you did one with St. Matthew
I
African
sure did.
Methodist, and that was the brunch.
Yes.
One of the brunches.
Yes.
I've seen you do stuff all over the
Yes.
place with all kinds of groups. When you are doing your accounting by day,
Yes.
do you find yourself breaking out in song when you get frustrated?
Well, actually, I will tell you what I do. I keep a pad by the keyboard
Okay.
while I'm working, and a lot of times I can write lyrics.
Wow.
For some reason, my lyrics are better when I'm writing them at work.
Okay.
So I don't know if it's because I'm not supposed to be working on music.
Or you have the
But-
blues.
Yeah.
Well,
But I
listen.
actually enjoy working with numbers, and music is a lot of numbers too, so it's pretty cool.
And I'm glad you brought that out because a lot of people think of engineers and computer
Yeah.
scientists as being nerds, but
Yeah.
for the most part, I find them to really enjoy music.
Music, oh,
And-
definitely, yeah. It's kind of a correlation in it, and being able to study, it gives you a depth.
Okay.
So even if you don't play all fancy or sing all fancy, you just have an understanding, and you can kind of navigate what you want to do in music.
And I heard you talking to one of our visitors that day that was tiptoeing into the singing
Yes.
career. She does, I think, jazz and gospel,
Gospel,
too.
she does,
And
yes.
she was thinking about not going forward, and you
Yes.
were encouraging her.
Yes, I was.
So what kind of advice would you have for someone that might want to
Yeah.
perform?
I just think the bottom line, you become an expertise when you network and you come around people who are at different levels.
Okay.
They can be at your level, they can be higher, they can be lower. But just that type of atmosphere is encouraging in and of itself, and it brings out the creativity in you. So if you want to develop anything, you've got to find a network of people that have the same interests.
Okay. Now, when we think of jazz,
Okay.
I think of jazz mixed with art. I love to go to
yeah.
art galleries that
Yes.
have jazz in the background. Have you done that sort of function?
I haven't done a lot of that, but I have one particular wine bar that used to be in Cary. They had a lot of artwork and they did a lot of classes on painting, but we would come in on the off days and provide jazz, and it was just a great vibe in a place like that.
And we're not going to, Vinos needs to give me a discount.
Yes.
But they have all kinds of artwork hanging
Yeah.
up about the South American countries
Yes,
because they
yes.
are really a South American focused
Yes.
restaurant. And I thought that was quite interesting
Yes,
because
yes.
there was a lot of conversations about the pictures hanging up and
Yes.
where's that?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that kind of
okay.
thing.
Great place,
Yes.
great spot.
Now, tell us a little bit more about the makeup of the people and how it's set up when you go to, I'm back to this Aloft thing
Okay.
because I want to get there and
Sure.
get a good seat, okay?
Sure, it's a wonderful place.
All right.
So with Aloft, you know, WSHA, they set up all of our sound equipment for us.
Okay.
And basically, I pull from my network of friends to come on out, and we need to hang out for about 3 hours. And so what we do is, you know, it's primarily jazz.
Okay.
You will have some people who come in and like to do some old R&B tunes or things like that. But we really, really focus kind of on jazz and just that creative burst that you can do. Like, for instance, students may come up, and it's child friendly. It's all ages.
Okay.
That can come. So we've had some young students to come with their saxophones or guitars, and we may not know the song that they call, but we'll give them a backdrop. We'll give them a beat. We'll give them, you know, a bass line, and we'll tell them to go for it, and we'll just follow them. So it's just one of those. It's an open atmosphere. So we get all ages. We may have older musicians who are very seasoned come. We'll have some students from UNC or Central that'll come. Great vocalists from Central will come and sing. So it's great.
And I'm going to another genre because we talked about jazz, but I'm thinking of the student that did the hip hop again.
Okay.
So if a student was of hip hop, would they be able to work into that setting?
They would. We may challenge them a
Okay.
little bit different.
Okay.
We may just challenge them to make the music generally acceptable.
Okay.
You know, with a good message.
Oh yes.
So
Definitely.
yeah, so we encourage
Okay.
you know them to come out.
And I just brought it up because that's just what they sing. When I say
Yes.
they, a lot of young people are into
Yeah.
hip hop, and it certainly is not all bad.
And the thing
Some
about
is
it,
good.
the one thing I found out about young people, even when I was working with the summer camp, and how the jazz tunes I taught them, they learned all the words. I mean, they ate the music up. So kids like music, period. You know, so that's the wonderful thing about working with young people.
Okay. We're going to go to a video now so you can get a good sense of how Lydia.
Yes, this is
Oliver-
an Oliver Twist video
Okay.
from a couple of years ago, and I just had a trio, and some friends came out. It was at a restaurant, and we had a great time.
The more I feel my love increase, I'm building all my dreams around you. My happiness will never cease, 'cause nothing's any good without you. Baby, you're my centerpiece. I said I'd buy a house and garden somewhere along a country road, a piece. Little cottage on the outskirts. Love it. Y'all give it up for Chris. Said I buy a house in Gunning somewhere, a little country road a piece, little cottage on the outskirts where we can really find release. Nothing's any good without you. Baby, you're my centerpiece. I buy a house and garden somewhere on a country road a piece, little cottage on the outskirts. We can really find release. Nothing's any good without you, baby. Baby, baby, you're my centerpiece. Come home, sweet baby, come home now. Sweet baby, come home now. Sweet baby, come home now. 'Cause nothing's any good without you. Baby, you're my centerpiece. Sweet baby, come home now. 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 'Cause nothing's any good without you. Baby, you're my centerpiece. One more time. Sweet baby, come home. Sweet baby, come home. Sweet baby, sweet baby. Sweet baby, come home now. 'Cause nothing's any good without you. 'Cause baby, you're my centerpiece.
Okay. So Lydia, tell us a little bit about the Oliver Twist and Centerpiece.
Oh, so Oliver Twist was, it's no longer there, but it was a restaurant in North Raleigh, I think on Creedmoor Road, and they would have a jazz night. I think it may have been on Thursdays, and just a trio or duo could go in and just play music for about 2 or 3 hours. So we get a lot of opportunities like that to play dinner music,
Okay.
and that's a wonderful avenue to meet new people also.
Well, I'm going to definitely talk with a few people and see about having you do an outside concert.
I would love
at
that.
Wake Tech.
Yes.
I'm thinking about behind. This is Building B for those of you who do not know. Wonderful waterfront and
Yes.
nice area, and I've never seen them do anything like that out
That
there,
sounds
and I
great.
think it would be really
Yes.
good. And you can interact with the
Sure,
students,
yes.
and they can eat their lunch.
Yes.
It'll be nice.
Yes.
So
Sounds
anybody
like fun.
listening that work here, let us know what we got to do.
I would love to.
So have you done any outdoor concerts?
I did one in Cary last summer in August, and I have 2 coming up. One on July the 1st, a summer series, Sunday in the Park in Greenville, North Carolina. It's a 7 p.m. on a Sunday, July the 1st. And the other one I have lined up right now is August the 8th, and that will also be in Cary's Park After Dark, I believe it's called. It's a music series. That's on a Wednesday. August the 8th is a Wednesday.
Okay.
So I'm getting more into the outdoors performing. That's a little more challenging than singing indoors because you got to deal with the elements.
Oh, yeah.
The
And you
dry, the
never
heat,
know.
the humidity.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen. So
And I happen to have a couple of students from the Greenville area,
Okay.
so hopefully they'll come out. I'll make
Yes,
sure they
that'd be
know.
great, yes.
And online students, you're everywhere.
Yes,
So I
yes.
love what Eaglestream is doing. We're trying to provide you the experience without you actually being at the
Okay,
facility.
okay.
So that's a really big thing for me because I
Mm-hmm.
work with a lot of online students.
Okay.
They want to participate, but they can't always get here.
Right.
Yes. Anything else you want to talk about before we close
no,
out?
if anyone is interested in finding out about my performances, they can go to my website or they can text me at 919-247-4630.
Okay. And anything else? I like the website.
You like the
I love
website?
it. It's very
Okay.
nice. And you keep that updated so they can always
Yes, I
go
keep
to
the
that.
performances updated. Yes.
Okay. Now, this event coming up is March the 1st and March the 8th. you
March
said.
the 1st, I'll be at Vino's once again for dinner.
I will be in Philadelphia
Okay.
for a conference.
Okay.
Not that I would be there, but I will possibly go. It's in Greensboro on the 8th.
Greensboro on the 8th is a really nice.
Old Henry's?
Yes, Old
Okay.
Henry's.
I've heard of it. I've
Yes.
never been there though.
Beautiful hotel.
Okay, wonderful. Well, I really have enjoyed you today, and I know
Yes.
that we're kind of ending right before 11:30, but I know someone else is coming in here, and I really have enjoyed you, and hopefully have you back and
Yes.
try to convince people in student activities to bring you back because they really were pleased with
Okay,
the
that's
student,
great.
and you
That's
did that on the Northern Wake campus. Maybe you should do it on Southern Wake
Okay.
as well. So until next time, folks, I'll see you, and I've enjoyed you. Thank you. Thank you, Lydia.